I don't know how much of y'all are aware. A lot of y'all might be big SEC fans, and that's great. You might be fans of Alabama or Georgia or LSU or Ole Miss, and you have a lot of important stuff going down south of the Mason-Dixon line, and understandable. But for those who are unaware, the USC Trojans are traveling on the road to South Bend, Indiana to take on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. This game is going to be just what you picture when you think of college football. I mean, think about it. This is a great rivalry game. Rivalries are what make college football fantastic. And this is one of college football's biggest rivalries. It's going to be a night game, 7:30 local kickoff time at Notre Dame. I mean, these uniforms are going to be fantastic. You get the red and the gold from USC traveling on the road, those sweet Trojan helmets, those sweet white unis with the gold pants, taking on the gold helmets and the navy blue jerseys of Notre Dame. It's going to be beautiful. It's on NBC. They got great picture on their video cameras. It's going to be a beautiful spectacle. I cannot wait to turn on this game and say, you know what, this is college football. And also, not only is this a rivalry game, not only is this going to be beautiful, but there is so much on the line in this game. This, in my opinion, is a game between two top 10 college football teams. Power rankings wise, I have Notre Dame at number 5, and I have USC at number 10. I think these teams are both so good. I think both of these teams are, again, top 10 teams, and yet I believe this could be a playoff elimination game, our first of the season in terms of big-time football teams. Now, you all know about Notre Dame. They have 2 losses. They lost in week 1 to Miami. They lost in week 3 to Texas A&M. And a lot of people are saying, is a 10-2 Notre Dame going to be good enough to make the playoffs? Who knows? We really don't know. We'll have to see. In my opinion, yes, it is. But is a 9-3 Notre Dame team good enough to make the playoffs? I don't know. That's a totally different question. In my opinion, it's not. So if Notre Dame loses this game, I don't think they're in the playoffs. I think they're out. And that's a top 5 team that could be out of the playoffs before November. So that is nuts. And then you look at USC, and I see a team that's already lost to Illinois on the road, albeit by 2 points, but they still lost. And they also have to play at Oregon. So could they win that game? Yes, but I don't think they're going to. So if USC loses this game, they are in panic mode, and I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. And I don't think Lincoln Riley does a good enough job motivating his teams. So I don't think that USC rebounds if they lose this game. So we have a huge rivalry game. We have a primetime game, beautiful uniform matchup game, and a playoff elimination game between 2 top 10 teams. Does it get better than that? No, it does not. This is my favorite game of the week. If I had a Robert Sellers official game of the week, it would be this one. This is one of the games of the year, in my opinion. I cannot wait. Notre Dame has won 6 of the last 7 matchups against USC. They've dominated this rivalry over the last 7 years. And USC hasn't won in South Bend since 2011, since I was 5 years old. So it's been a while. It has been a minute since the Trojans have taken their ragtag team to play Notre Dame in South Bend and won the game. So let's break this one down. First of all, USC's offense is on fire right now. They are cooking. I've talked about them on this show a bunch of times as a perfect offense, and I kind of believe that. They're fantastic. I mean, it's just so good. And against Michigan, they kind of stole Michigan's script. Michigan likes to go in there, and they like to run the ball for over 200 yards and win the game that way. That's what USC did. USC's offensive line is so good. They are second in the Big Ten in rushing yards per game. They're running the ball so well. And they're not just doing it with their RB1. They're not just doing it with Quentin Joyner. They're doing it with their RB2 and their RB3, which tells me their offensive line is just dynamic. It's so good. And they're second in the Big Ten in sacks allowed. They don't allow any pressures. And they can run the ball. It's so beautiful. Their offensive line is so good. So I trust USC to at least be able to lean on the run. But guess what? They don't really need to as much as other teams because they have the best wide receiver in college football. Yeah, I hear you, Jeremiah Smith. I hear you, Ryan Williams. Y'all are great, but y'all can't touch Mekhi Lemon right now. Mekhi Lemon is so good. If you're a USC fan, you are praying. You are praying to Notre Dame's God, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, that Notre Dame runs man coverage. Because if they run man coverage, it ain't going to be pretty. Because my job is going to make you pay. Because Mekhi Lemon and Ja'Cory Lane, healthy Ja'Cory Lane, are going to make plays. So USC can't run man coverage. They can't stack the box because these receivers are too good. But they can't play so far back because USC is going to be able to run the ball. What about zone coverage, Robert? Can they just run zone? Can they zone blitz? Can they do something like that? No, you can't. Because Jayden Mayava is perhaps the most efficient quarterback in college football right now. He just diced up Michigan. He diced up Illinois too this year. They just lost the game because they couldn't tackle, but we'll talk about that later. Mayava, Lincoln Riley is a great coach in terms of coaching his quarterbacks, and Mayava is a direct product of that. If Notre Dame runs zone coverage, they are going to get picked apart. If they run man coverage, they're not going to be able to guard these receivers. If they stack the box, they're going to get torched over top, and if they play over top, they're going to get ran through. So what are we talking about? How is Notre Dame going to stop USC? I have no idea. I can't see it happening. USC should be able to run the ball and smoke cover 3 and smoke man coverage. I think that this is going to be a shootout because not only is USC going to be able to move the football really, really well, but let's flip this around. Let's look at Notre Dame's offense. And I'm here to tell you right now, CJ Carr is going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL one day. And you might say, Robert, that's crazy. He's a freshman. How can you say that? I've seen him miss throws, man. How can you say he missed a wide open post route for a touchdown against Boise State? How can you say that? Well, you should watch his mechanics. This dude, he's on time. You don't see a lot of 3-step no hitches from quarterbacks. I know that's a little complicated, but he has a lot of just 3-step ball out no hitch completion. He's so good. His mechanics are beautiful. He's on time. I already said that, but he's phenomenal. And these Notre Dame wide receivers are dynamic. Not only do you have great receivers, but you have maybe the best tight end in college football. So, and this is a USC secondary that struggles to cover and especially struggles to tackle. And I think Notre Dame's going to take advantage of that. So I trust CJ Carr to make plays. I trust these Notre Dame wide receivers to win, and I trust them to make plays after the catch. I really do. I've seen it all year from Notre Dame, and I've seen a weakness in Notre Dame's and USC secondary to make tackles. So I like Notre Dame's pass game working on a lot. Also, Notre Dame runs a lot of slot fade against man coverage. They run so much slot fade. It's crazy. Like the amount of it's nuts. But that's against man coverage. It beats man coverage. If USC run man coverage, get ready for some slot fades. Is it gonna work? I don't know. We'll see, but it could. It's just what they do. And I haven't mentioned Jeremiah Love. I haven't mentioned their backup running back Price. Notre Dame can run the ball really well, and USC can't really stop it very well. Notre Dame is explosive. Jeremiah Love is all-around great player. Can we just admire Jeremiah Love for a minute? If you haven't seen his pass blocking tape, it's beautiful. He is so good in pass protection, and he's so explosive. He loves hurdling guys. He's great out of the backfield. He is such a well-rounded running back. I think this game is going to be awesome. I cannot stress that enough. I think it's going to be super high scoring. I don't really see any of these defenses making consistent stops. So I think we're going to get a shootout, night game, playoff elimination game. It's going to be so awesome. I'm an Alabama fan, so I'm going to be watching Alabama, Tennessee. But I might be more paying attention to Notre Dame, USC, because it's going to be so epic. And guess what? You might be saying, you know what, Robert? You've got Notre Dame in your top 5. They're playing at home. Robert, you're Catholic. You got to pick Notre Dame, right? And you know what? I hear you. I love Notre Dame. I got 2 really good friends, Keanu and Diego. They go to Notre Dame. They're great dudes. I love my Catholic faith. It's the thing I love most on this world. And I love the Irish. But I think USC is going to win this football game. I think it's going to be close all day. I think it comes down to who has the ball last. And give me Jayden Mayava. Give me Mekhi Levin and Ja'Cory Lane making big-time plays in the last 2 minutes of this football game. And give me the Trojans to win the game of the year in South Bend. I cannot wait. And I think USC pulls it out, which would just be heartbreaking for Notre Dame. And I hate doing this. I really wish Notre Dame had pulled it off against A&M or Miami so they wouldn't be in this position. And you know what? This is not me saying USC is definitely going to win. Notre Dame, this is so 50-50 for me. But I've got USC going into South Bend and winning the game. I cannot wait for this football game, y'all. It's going to be epic. So that's what I got for USC Notre Dame. One of the biggest rivals in college football, and the Trojans finally get it done for the first time in 14 years in South Bend. Big win for USC.